At the lineup for the teams tonight, some names out of action.
And it feels really early to be already missing players from the lineup. How these teams respond will impact the outcome of this game.
And now the Los Angeles starters. Luka and Reeves are the 1 and the 2. James is out there with DeAndre Ayton. And it's Smart in at the 3. And for Detroit, Thompson and Harris make up the forwards. Then it's Duncan Robinson. Then it's Duren. And it's Jenkins in at the 1. So the Pistons will get the first possession. This is opening night for both of these squads. What are these games like to play in, Richard?
It's so much fun. You put in so much work in the offseason to improve, to get better, and now it's your opportunity to show it.
Clock at 6. The Pistons need to get one up quick. For 3, Robinson. Smart grabs a miss. Right side, Reeves. Doncic outside. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Asar Thompson. That's his first foul of the game.
Oh, they've got their eyes on him, calling the foul right away.
And here's Reeves. Playing Orlando, he was nearly unstoppable. Clock at 4. Here's James. Rebounded by the Pistons.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
On the wing, Thompson. Guarded by Doncic. Pass to Duren. Reeves against Robinson. The shot, no good. Reeves with some nice D. Doncic outside. And there's the call on Jalen Duren. That's his first foul of the game. First minute and a half of basketball played here in this one. James outside. Back to Reeves. Shot clock at 6. Doncic outside. Over Thompson. And there's Doncic. That's good. On the assist by Reeves.
Yeah, from a tough spot on the floor, Luka's shooting ability on display right there.
Here's Jenkins. Defended by Smart. Here's Thompson. Plenty of room around him, and it's good.
Good decision-making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark.
And here's Doncic. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Lets it go from 14. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
And I love Doncic's shot selection. So smart at knowing when to shoot it.
Well, you need a real big-time star to win in this league. And Grant, the Pistons have that in Cade Cunningham.
Oh, my, B.A. It took until year 4 for him to really break through. Already a player who can impact the game in so many ways, but when his numbers go up across the board, that's doing something special.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Lakers. And the layup is good off the glass. Doncic has got 6.
The size and strength of Doncic can go overlooked. I mean, he's more than capable of scoring there in the paint.
Pass to Robinson. Oh, rejected by Ayton. Reeves against Harris. Reeves, the pass to James. Oh, sweet move. Kicks it out to Smart. There's the triple. And he buries his first look.
They've really come out swinging, hitting 4 of their first 5 shots.
Here's Jenkins, defended by Smart. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Detroit shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls. Richard, it's hard to believe, but this is already LeBron's 8th season with the Lakers.
Yeah, surpassing his first 7 seasons with the Cavs. And look, this is his longest consecutive streak with one team, and he's got a championship to show for it.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And last season, the Pistons became the first team ever to triple their win total from the previous campaign.
Yeah, going from the worst record in the association in 2024 to a playoff team in 2025. And now they look to just keep on rising.
Robinson, not wasting any time and taking the shot and hitting it.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
From deep, here's Doncic. And he gets the friendly roll as that one goes. Smart has got 5 points.
Just such a quick release there by Marcus Smart. You love to see that just catch, touch, and release.
Pass to Robinson. Here's Jenkins. He played a great game against Golden State. Now here's Duren. They set the screen. Here's Harris. The 3. James with the rebound. Doncic feeling it out a bit. And here's Reeves outside. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Pistons trail by 6. Here's Jenkins. Robinson on the wing. Thompson outside. Harris a screen. From the arc. And Ayton pulls it down.
Look, I know he wanted to answer with a 3 of his own, but you gotta play smarter. Play your game, not theirs.
A nice shot by Doncic.
Ooh, he's piping hot. 4 for 4 from the field. No one can guard him out there.
Down low. Here's Robinson. Pass to Duren. Back to Robinson. Now Harris. Sinks that one after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
Okay, that's just too easy for Harris. He's in his bag with these kind of shots. Okay.
And here's Doncic outside. The rebound by Detroit. Thompson finds Robinson. And here's Duren. Harris down low. He's covered by Reeves. 2 points. That one goes. And now just a 4-point Los Angeles lead. The Lakers have gotten 7 of their 10 shots to fall. Doncic against Thompson. Shakes him. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. That one on Thompson.
And this team's offensive catalyst, Doncic puts pressure on the defense every possession.
Well, one of the many things that's impressive about Luka Doncic, he double clutches so well.
Right, and he even absorbs contact in the air, and somehow, some way, still has a very high field goal percentage. Luka, his game defies logic. Maybe Luka's logic.
Holland, he's checked in for Detroit. Hachimura's checked in for the Lakers. Kennard comes in for Reeves. That's good from Doncic. And Richard, Coach J.J. Redick coming under criticism for how he handled substitution patterns in last year's playoffs.
Look, he did an amazing job in guiding them to the 3rd seed. And look, they just ran out of gas against a better Minnesota team. Players wish they had shots back, and so do coaches sometimes.
Doncic hits them both.
And when we talk about franchise players, guys who can carry a team, Luka Doncic is one of the few guys in that category.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thank you. The Pistons are improving on both ends, but particularly on defense. Kate Cunningham said, everybody is stepping up on that end and taking the challenge to guard. We have a good system that allows us all to play our strengths. We're still hungry, though. We're not satisfied at all. Back to you guys.
More to prove. Okay, Allie, thanks for the report. Here's Doncic. 10 points for him. Pass to Hachimura. Takes a three. Knocks down the triple. And the Lakers lead by 9.
Oh, it's just raining threes for them early.
Detroit has gone 0 for 4 from deep to start this one. Here's Jenkins, guarded by Doncic. Wing shot on the way. Jenkins misses. And James has got the ball here for Los Angeles. Here's Kennard. Robinson with the block. Pass to Jenkins. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
Another thing they're doing well early on is passing the ball, spreading it around the floor and feeding guys who are well set up to score.
Well, Grant, the Lakers captured the 3 seed last season, but only the 8th best point differential in the West. What does that tell you?
It tells me that they overachieved in the regular season, but a team this star-studded has postseason aspirations as well. That's where they'll look to improve.
Los Angeles leading by 7. From deep, here's Doncic. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
LeVert with the ball. Here's Jenkins. Banked it in off the glass. Jenkins has got 6.
A Swiss Army knife talent, LeVert is very skilled at setting the table for his teammates.
Doncic outside. Out to James. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Doncic has got 4 assists in the game.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Here's Jenkins. 6 points for him. From outside the arc. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And out of bounds, Detroit will have it. All right, look here at the passing numbers over the last several months for LeBron James.
They've got to be happy about how many more assists he's been dishing out lately. He's got a pass-first mentality, and with how well he's been distributing, that's a very good thing. His teammates love playing with him.
And the Pistons making a change here. Green is checked in, and then for Los Angeles, Hayes is checked in for Ayton, and Reeves is subbed in for Hachimura. And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Hachimura is checked in for Los Angeles. And since we have a moment, here are last year's most efficient scorers around the league. Jalen Duren is second.
So consistent from the floor. He shot it at a great clip last season.
Kennard against Green. Out to the wing. Duren with a screen on James. Here's Harris. It's Hayes with the rebound. Los Angeles leading by 8. Here's James. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
What's not to like? He's been really good so far. Good start.
Richard, you wouldn't think LeBron James could improve, but that 3-point shot has become really consistent.
And, well, now you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter at all times. That creates lanes for him to drive or create for others.
Grant, LeBron has had so much recognition over the years, but truly, he might not get enough credit for what he's meant to the NBA.
Yeah, you might be right, B.A. Truly a global ambassador for the game of basketball. He set the standard for what a superstar can be, really, in any sport. Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
Harris, a screen on Hachimura. Inside. James with a steal. 1:33 left in the opening quarter. And here's Reeves outside. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
Here's Holland. No points so far. Now Los Angeles moving it up. Here's Hachimura. And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
Green, the pass to Harris. Green, a screen to halt the run. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
Slow going for him this quarter. The defense putting up a good fight.
James, that's good.
Keep riding that hot hand. He's been pretty much unstoppable.
Pistons trail by 20. Pass to Harris. Turin in the post. He's against Hayes. Blocked! It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Here's Reeves. The shot's good on the assist by James. James has got 4 assists in the game.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
Here's Duran. And the dunk by Duran.
And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
Oh, what a performance by Luka Doncic. He has been the story for the Los Angeles Lakers. Moving the rock and looking for a shot, it's clear he's in a good rhythm. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, Lakers look pretty much in control here.
Great offensive energy in that period. They're clearly on a mission.
Can they keep up the pace? Who knows, but they're already in a great position to win this one.
So on the floor for the Lakers to kick off the second quarter. We've got Luke Kennard, Jared Vanderbilt out there with Rui Hachimura. Then it's Austin Reeves, and it's Hayes in at the 5 down low. Lets it go from 11. Shot is good by Reeves. Reeves has got 10.
Some guys don't like that shot, but Reeves has a lot of confidence in his midi.
LeVert passes to Reed, and down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
On the wing, Hachimura. And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
Oh, what a finish. Rui showing off that athletic ability.
LeVert passes to Green. Here's Holland. LeVert outside. 6 to shoot. Three-pointer. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
And their offense seems to be coming around. Now they're shooting upwards of 50% from the field.
Out left to the wing. Back to Reeves. Puts the move on, and there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That one on Reed.
Undrafted out of college, Austin Reeves has beat the odds and become an outstanding player.
Richard, when you talk about Austin Reeves, this guy continues to defy expectations.
I still can't believe he was an undrafted free agent. Not only does he score, he shoots an impressive percentage while doing it. It's just an incredible story.
And that one falls for Reeves. If you had to say, Richard, What's the most critical component for a team to play effective defense?
I would say being bought in. If players are bought in, you could overcome individual deficiencies.
Marcus Smart's checked in for Vanderbilt. And he can't hit the second.
I don't think there's a team out there that doesn't want a player like Austin Reeves. This is a guy who is willing to sacrifice on both ends of the floor.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Now here's Smart. He's got 5. Here's Reeves. The rebound by Detroit.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
Green, a screen. Here's LeVert. Outside, Green. Another 3 for Detroit.
Too much space on the perimeter. There needs to be a little more energy from the defense.
Kennard on the wing. Hayes with a screen. And he buries his first look.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. And Los Angeles making a change here. LaRavia's checked in. Three minutes of action thus far in the second. Pass to Jenkins. It's stolen by Smart. He's all alone. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Terrific job pushing the ball in transition. Marcus Smart coming away with an easy bucket.
Here's Jenkins, defended by Smart. Here's Jenkins. 9 points in the game. 6 on the shot clock. Green, a screen. They grab their own miss. For 3, Robinson. And again, no good by Detroit. Los Angeles leading by 17. Duren with a steal. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Lakers. And always interesting to look back at last season. These were the NBA's best transition teams. The Pistons second.
You know, it really made for some exciting games the way this team ran the floor, always maintaining impressive energy in transition.
James is checked in for the Lakers. The Lakers have gone a terrific 4 of 5 here in the second quarter. Pass to Kennard. 4-3. The shot's good on the assist by James. Kennard's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Here's Jenkins. Duren with a screen on Smart. To the inside. And the dunk by Duren.
Ooh, that's a tough spot to be in as a defender. With that height disadvantage, it's very hard to protect the rim.
Reeves, the pass to Smart. His 4th make in 5 tries. Solid start for him.
Look, we know Marcus Smart wants to get in close and get that high percentage finish.
And a big finish by Robinson.
It's like he's doing pull-ups on the rim.
Looked like a schoolyard playground right there. Pass to James. And the bucket counts, and he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. Los Angeles shooting their 6th attempt at the charity stripe in the game. The Pistons making a switch here. Thompson's checked in. Luka Doncic is checked in for Los Angeles. That free throw good from James.
Some things change, but LeBron stays the same. Still the same leader on the floor, the same player. It is truly impressive.
Here's Holland. No made baskets yet. Pass to Duran. 6 to shoot. Over Hayes. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to go on Jackson Hayes.
And Duran doesn't fear the contact. In fact, he welcomes it when he's trying to score.
It's his first trip to the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Duran.
Yeah, as of right now, Jalen Duran kind of seems like a classic big man. He can block, he can rebound, and he really focuses on finding close-range looks.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. The Lakers lead by 20. James with the ball, and it's Robinson picking him up. Smart right side. Off target with the 3.
Even though it didn't go down, they'll take that shot every time.
Pass to Holland. Here's Jenkins, guarded by Doncic. Here's Jenkins. He's got 9. Good D by Doncic.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Takes it inside. Smart for 3. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Doncic has got his 5th assist in this one.
He's been a steady presence for them. Nice to have that kind of safety net at the offensive end.
Tobias Harris checked in for Holland. The Lakers also with a sub. Kennard's checked in. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, guys. The future of the NBA is digital. Commissioner Silver said streaming allows us to better engage fans through the personalization of telecasts, creating chat communities, buying products, playing fantasy. There's an enormous opportunity. We are just barely scratching the surface. Yeah?
It's getting interactive. All right, Allie, thank you. Thanks to the AT&T Connected Cam for the up-close and personal view of that slam. Doncic passes to Smart. And another 3 for the Lakers.
He's looked practically unstoppable this quarter. The defense, yeah, well, they haven't had many answers for him.
To the left side wing. Here's Jenkins. Back to Robinson. Up and over Kennard. And he gets it to fall. 3 for 8 in this one.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
To the paint. And finished off by Hayes.
Just flawless timing right there.
Right? The dish, the catch, the flush, the whole thing was perfect. Here's Jenkins. He's got 9. Thompson a screen on Smart. Robinson on the wing. Pass to Jenkins. This one for 3. Rebounded by the Lakers.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Smart with the ball. Now guarded by Harris. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
Here's Jenkins. Harris outside. And Marcus Smart picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Here's Jenkins. Outside Robinson. Launches it. Knocks it down from distance. Robinson's got 9 points.
They're making a few more threes this quarter, trying to cut into that deficit.
Pass to Smart. From deep. The shot is good. Doncic making the play.
In today's game, you can never afford to get beat in the three-point battle.
Kennard against Robinson. Here's Jenkins. Can't hit that one. Smart with the defensive effort.
Some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Okay, Bron with the big boy moves. Look, he just absorbs the foul, still getting the shot, doesn't even feel it.
3 trips to the line so far for him in this one. That free throw, no good.
What I appreciate about LeBron is how much he loves being a leader. He knows how much his teammates count on him.
DeAndre Ayton, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Austin Reeves comes in for Kennard. And the second free throw is good. Here's Jenkins. 9 points in the game. Harris outside. Pass to Robinson. Here's Jenkins. Shot clock at 6. Fires for 3. Robinson can't hit. Los Angeles has got it going from distance in the second quarter. 4 of 5 from deep. 2 open that time. Made it look easy. Smart's got 21.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Here's Jenkins, defended by Smart. Thompson, a screen on Smart, to the middle. Stolen by Ayton. Here's the break. Knocked away. Harris against James, looking to end the run. Harris misses. And so it's James with it. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Driving inside. And that one's no good. He's 5 of 7 in this one. Detroit has gone 3 for 7 from the perimeter during the second quarter. Well, Grant, Tobias Harris has been around the league. What's his best asset?
I think it's his reliability and versatility. Harris is always on the floor, having led the NBA in games played multiple times. And he just gets the job done.
Just 5 on the clock. The 3 from Thompson. It's hauled in by Luka Doncic. Now Los Angeles with it. There's 57 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. Duren with a rebound. Duren's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Jenkins. He's got 9. Duren with a screen on Doncic. Robinson for 3. Rebounded by LeBron. James has got 6 rebounds in the game. Pass to Doncic. The shot's good on the assist by James. James has got 6 assists in the game.
And when he puts it all together, look at the kind of night Luka can have. Wow.
Here's Jenkins. And they call an illegal screen here.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
8 seconds left in the first half. Doncic passes to Reeves. No good on the 3. And so it's Los Angeles cruising into the next quarter with a 30-point advantage. And their three-point shooting, a big reason they have a sizable lead. We'll be right back with you shortly. Man, has he been playing well.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
Harris and Duran together in the middle. Then it's Asar Thompson. Then it's Duncan Robinson. And it's Jenkins in at the point guard position. That's J.B. Bickerstaff's 5 as we get going in the second half. Inside. And so the ball out of bounds. Duran touched it last. The Lakers shooting an out-of-this-world 77%. Doncic, no good. Well, the Pistons shooting the ball at 46% from the floor. Back to Harris. Pass to Jenkins. Shot clock at 5. Pulls up on the wing. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
Look, Marcus Smart understands how to get himself going. And once he catches fire, oh, this man's going to stay aggressive now.
Here's Jenkins. He's got 9. And he comes up with a bucket. Jenkins has got 11 points. Just over a minute and a half played in the third. Doncic outside. Outside Reeves. Smart for 3. Buries it from 3. Smart's got 26.
A nice start to the second half. They've made 3 out of their first 4 shots coming out of the break.
Pass to Jenkins. To the paint. Duran. And the dunk by Duran.
So sick, the vertical ability.
That was flat out awesome. He has that effortless knack for getting to the hoop. And it's Doncic missing. And so it's Harris with it. He brings it up for the Pistons. Duran with it. Picked up by Reeves. And out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it. Los Angeles has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Doncic, no good.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Here's Jenkins. He's got 11. Detroit shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts of the game. The first free throw is good. And that's good as he hits both shots. Right around 3 minutes into this second half. The Lakers have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. And it's Doncic missing. For Detroit, they've got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Thompson passes to Harris. Here's Robinson. And again, the Pistons missing. And for Los Angeles, they're shooting just about 43% in the third. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. To the inside. Smart grabs the miss.
Wow, he doesn't miss many of those. He's such a strong finisher and tight.
Doncic outside. Pass to Smart. Fires the 3. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. On the wing, Thompson, guarded by Doncic. Duran in the post. He's against Ayton. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, just so active. I love the passion Duran brings to this game, and the skill set, too, is developing.
First free throw is good. He does not get the second one. Los Angeles has gone just 1 of 6 from long distance here in the third. The shots just aren't falling. Ooh, Thompson with the block. And that one's good. James. Detroit shooting at 45% of the game so far. Harris outside. Pass to Jenkins. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Second chance effort. The Lakers with a rebound. Ayton's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Yeah, it feels like he's forcing things, which will happen. He's trying to help his team.
Smart against Harris. Pass to Jenkins. Doncic grabs the miss.
This has not been his best quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Lakers.
They have found a lot of success in transition, running at every opportunity and getting points before the defense can get set.
And they've also been so active defensively, getting deflections, forcing turnovers, and scoring off of them.
And he makes a first.
This is surely a spot that Marcus Smart has shown signs of being really good. He has definitely improved from the moment that he came into the league until now.
And so Smart nails them both. Well, a lot of eyes focused on NBA officiating, but where their eyes are focused is also a topic.
Yeah, the league's able to track officials' position on the court and even tell where they're looking. And you cross-check that with the results and train them where to be and where to keep watching.
Jenkins misses.
They are losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
You can tell Doncic trusts his teammates. He'll get them looks and doesn't insist on doing everything himself.
Pass to Duran. Now Robinson. That one goes in. Robinson's got 11 points.
At point-blank range, oh, yeah, you're not missing from there.
For Los Angeles, they've gotten 5 of 12 shots to drop in the third. Great open look there.
And you can't let Reeves get set in these corner spots because you will get torched.
Here's Jenkins. He's got 13. Let's go with a 3. Duncan Robinson, that one's good. Robinson's got 5 points. In the quarter.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge. I like how Ayton makes himself a big target on these alley-oops. Just a quality finish.
Harris outside. Pass to Robinson. Here's the 3. Rebound, the Lakers. James passes to Smart. Oh, they get a hand on it. Duren with a steal. Down low. Here's Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Pass to Jenkins. Lets it go from deep. Robinson can't hit.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Smart outside. Now here's Ayton. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. James. It's going to be on LeBron James. That's his first foul of the game. For the Pistons, Reed comes in for Duren, and it's Holland in for Thompson. Detroit is gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Here's Jenkins. He's got 13. Bufkin with a rebound. The Lakers have gotten 7 of 16 shots to go so far in the third quarter. Pass to Hayes. Hachimura against Harris. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. That one on Harris.
Well, Hachimura is always ready to go into that overdrive inside and fight you for it.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good.
Oh, the mid-range shot has always been Hachimura's best weapon, but he's adapted and has become more consistent beyond the arc.
Green's checked in for Detroit. And the Lakers also making a switch. Connects checked in for Bufkin. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
And man, looking good from the line so far this half.
Here's Jenkins, defended by Kennard. Jenkins' shot is good.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the rock inside and convert.
And for Los Angeles, they're shooting 44% since the third quarter got underway. Hachimura in the post. Here's Holland. He's covered by LaRavia. And here's Green from the arc. Fires in the triple. Green's got 8.
I guess that defense thought they could live with that, and he punished them for thinking so.
Here's Hachimura. And Reed pulls it down. Reed's got 4 rebounds now. Detroit has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Picked by Reed. A clear look for Green. And again, it's Detroit converting.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Hachimura, the pass to Hayes. These are his first free throws of the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on the free throw. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And he can't make the second free throw either. He missed them both. And here's Detroit. They're on a 12-4 run. Duren with the bucket. Duren's got 5 points in the quarter.
They've struggled, but hey, you cannot lay it at his feet. Offensively, he's getting it done.
Kennard on the wing. Hayes with a screen. Kennard with it, now guarded by Duran. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Man, good whistle there.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him. Reed's checked in for the Pistons. Bufkin, he's checked in for the Lakers. He's perfect from the line this time. And here's Detroit. They're on a 14-6 run. Pass to Green. Reed inside. He's defended by Hayes. Holland for 3. And it's LaRavia with a rebound. Los Angeles shooting continues to impress. 65% from the field. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Kennard for 3. And Reed pulls it down. Reed's got 5 rebounds in the game. Pass to Green. 3-pointer. The Lakers with a rebound. Here's Bufkin. Yet to see a basket. And here's Hachimura from downtown. Unable to get that one. It's LeVert on the wing. Here's Lanier. Gets the 3 ball to go.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Over to the left wing. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
LeVert outside. Pass to Holland. On the wing, Green. Here's Lanier. Here's Holland. And as we conclude the third, pretty much a blowout here. It's been a one-sided affair. The Lakers on top, running away with this one. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And it's Detroit with the ball on the court for the Lakers to start the fourth. Rui Hachimura is out there with Jake LaRavia. Then there's Hayes. Then it's Luke Kennard. And it's Bufkin in at the point.
And it's amazing. Their slim advantage on the board seems a lot larger than it is.
Hachimura. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And, of course, you won a ring with the Cavs in 2016, Richard. Talk about the challenge of winning a title.
In a lot of ways, it just comes down to will and grit. The playoffs are an extra 2 months of intense basketball. The team that wins it all normally has the most health and motivation.
Shooting 2.
And he drops the first.
A reliable role player. Hachimura's versatility, especially scoring-wise, is what makes him so valuable.
And both free throws good for Hachimura. Now LeVert. Pass to Lanier. Now here's Duran. And the dunk by Duran.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Duran with a steal. And now the Pistons in transition. Count it.
Yeah, because Duren is such a big, physical, athletic guy, it's easy to overlook his incredible passing, but that's one of his core strengths.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. Some changes. For Los Angeles. LeBron, he's checked in for LaRavia, and it's Marcus Smart in for Bufkin. Here's James. Pass to Smart. Kennard for three. The rebound by Detroit. Duren's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Here's Lanier. The three is up. Sinks it from distance. Lanier's got 5 points now in the quarter.
If you give him that kind of separation, oh, he's going to take full advantage.
Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Inside. It's Hayes with the rebound. Hayes has got 4 rebounds now. James goes in, and it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line.
2 shots. Foul. Elbow. 2.
Well, Richard, we know that coaches will sometimes criticize their team's performance in those post-game press conferences. But where's that line?
Well, I think coaches should always use I. When you say I, and I as the leader of the team, I have to have them prepared ready. I didn't do a good job making sure that I demanded the type of execution. That first always helps.
For Detroit, they've gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Lanier, the pass to Green. Here's Lanier. Detroit moving the ball around. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to LeVert. There's the 3. Hachimura with a rebound. And for the Lakers, their shooting has been tremendous. 63% for the game and scoring with confidence. And the ball out of play. The Pistons will have it. And Detroit making a change here. Thompson's checked in. Detroit has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Flying high, Asar Thompson. I wish I still had hops like that.
James deciding where to go with it. Off the mark there with a 3.
The perimeter game has failed him thus far. Hit 1 from range in the first half, but nothing since.
Duren finds LeVert. And you look around the league, 30 different organizations, each with their own cultures. What did you look for as a player, Greg?
Well, you know, B.A., winning always comes first. But after that, you're looking at resources and how they care for their players. That's where teams are trying to separate themselves these days.
No good on that one.
And when healthy, LeVert is a problem. A multi-dimensional guard who can score, pass, and rebound at an impressive clip.
He hits the second from the line. Fourth quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now. Pass to Kennard. And here's Hayes. Now here is James. Took the opportunity when he saw it. And it's now 23 points for LeBron James.
Honestly, I feel so fortunate to be able to sit here and watch this because there are not many vintage performances by LeBron James left to go in his career.
Duran with a screen on Hachimura. Here's Thompson. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Good work down low. I mean, I like how confident Thompson is from this area.
Los Angeles leading by 21. To the inside. Here's Hayes. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup.
Taking it right at the rack. I mean, that defense is looking real frustrated.
That's the kind of aggression you want to see when you've got a team on the ropes.
Out of bounds, it'll go to the Lakers. And some changes here for Detroit. Tobias Harris checked in for Holland. Robinson comes in for Green. Jenkins comes in for LeVert. And the Lakers will go for a different look here. Ayton, he's checked in for Hayes. LaRavia comes in for James. Reeves is checked in for Kennard. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Hachimura. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
The athleticism of Thompson showing up right there. I mean, just explosive off the bounce.
Shoots it from the high post. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Doncic. Pistons trail by 21. Here's Jenkins. Pass to Robinson. Duran with a screen on Reeves. For three, Robinson. The Lakers with a rebound.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Reeves, the pass to LaRavia. Soft touch off the glass.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
The Pistons have gotten 6 of 10 attempts to drop in the fourth quarter.
Right here.
Pass to Harris. Here's Jenkins, defended by Smart. Thompson with a screen. Jenkins. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Ayton's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And he's going for the oop here. Up high and down it goes on the lob.
The all-around game of Reeves continuing to develop. You just love that pass.
Here's Jenkins. Duran with a screen on Smart. Here's Jenkins. Again, the miss by the Pistons. And Ayton has got the ball here for the Los Angeles Lakers. Stolen by Thompson. Pass to Jenkins. Looking to end this cold spell. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson.
I just love when teams make it work down low.
The Lakers lead by 23. Outside Reeves. Well, you want officials to get the calls right, but for video review, maybe institute a 2-minute time limit, you think?
Oh, I would love a good 2-minute time limit, but the worst thing to do would be to go to a 2-minute time limit and then have them not get it right. Then you wasted all that time for nothing.
Smart passes to LaRavia. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. That one on Harris.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. James is checked in for Smart. So he gets them both. The Pistons have gotten 7 to go out of 13 attempts during the fourth. Here's Jenkins. He's covered by LaRavia. Clock at 6. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. First one falls for him. And Richard, for those vets who haven't won a ring yet, How hard is it to take less money to join a contender?
It is not hard, and contenders typically count on that because once you've made the money, if you've made it that far in your career, if there's one thing left that you want to accomplish, that's win a ring.
And so he makes both from the line. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Hayes with a screen. Kennard for 3. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That one on Duren.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. Connects checked in for the Lakers. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. Richard, the league taking some steps to prevent flopping. What's the criteria for what crosses the line?
It's called STEM. It's an acronym for secondary, theatrical, exaggerated movements. Yes, that's a real term. It's kind of a limited definition, and it basically says, don't be an idiot.
Hachimura against Harris. And out of bounds. Detroit will have it. Detroit has gone 2 of 6 so far in the fourth. To the middle. And out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it. The Lakers lead by 23. Outside connect. LaRavia right side. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Kennard outside to the paint. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Hachimura. The Pistons have gotten 8 of 14 shots to drop so far here in the fourth quarter. Down low. Here's Duren. Tipped. To the inside. And they're pushing it up. And here's Connect outside. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. The Pistons shooting around 53% in the fourth. Pass to Harris. Here's Robinson. That falls. Nice setup by Harris. Robinson's got 21.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Outside connect, and there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen. Grant, you're involved with helping the NBA grow the game globally. How important are those initiatives?
You know, BA, it's very important to watch how the game has grown over the last 30 years that I've been connected with the NBA is quite staggering, but there's more work to be done. So every initiative, every appearance, every camp, every game is so vitally important as we continue to spread the game of basketball all over the world.
And there's the call on Rui Hachimura. That's his first foul. Duren, the pass to Thompson. Harris outside. Three-pointer, no good.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
And here's Laravia. Just 4 to shoot. Hayes with a screen on Robinson. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Pistons trail by 21. For 3. Vanderbilt pulls it in. The Lakers have gotten 6 of 10 attempts to drop in the fourth quarter. Pass to Kennard. Back to Laravia. Right side Vanderbilt. To stop the drought. And it's laid up and in by Kennard.
Oh, I love that possession for them, ending with an assisted bucket.
The Pistons shooting the rock well at 46%. Inside, here's Duren. No, stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity at a three-point play. It's going to go on Jackson Hayes. Well, Richard, you would know something about this. Is the wing position the most important in the NBA right now?
I would say once we got to the point forward position of the Scottie Pippens, of the Penny Hardaways, it became the most important position in the NBA, and it still stands true.
The free throw drops for Duren. The Lakers lead by 20. Pass to Laravia. Duren with a steal. To the middle. Here's Holland. LeVert outside. From behind the arc. Booyah! He sinks the triple.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Lakers.
And they were on fire tonight. Fantastic offensive performance, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., they really shot the ball well. I mean, their coach has to be beyond thrilled with how well they played.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
After losing the first game, they've come back and evened things up in this one. They'll play one more time in this season series after this.
And one of the league's superstars, producing as he always does. What a terrific game for LeBron James.
I think people could learn a lot from how versatile he was in this one. Whatever the situation was, he found a way to be a difference maker.
Buries it from outside. So it's Los Angeles now. They lead by 14. Intercepted. And the Pistons pushing it up now. Oh, he jammed it. No need to shoot. This one is done.
Yes, they've got to be happy with tonight's effort.
And so it's the Lakers easily grabbing this one. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Focused indeed. I mean, it takes a strong mental approach to block out the distractions. These guys stepped up 100%.
Let's send it quick.